The Panthers did something that was increasingly difficult as the season goes along. Number one, get the winning streak going for the Panthers. They are now at 3-game winning streak at this time of recording. Number two, keep the scoring going. They did that tonight. Number three, and probably the most impressive thing, conquer the winning streak of the New York Islanders, or any team rather, as the Islanders were coming into this game with a 7-game winning streak. And tonight, the Panthers have conquered the winning streak. They are now at losing streak at 1, the New York Islanders. Big win for the Florida Panthers at Emirates Bank Arena. As you know, the Panthers team was struggling against the Islanders at home in a couple of years' time. Not this time, as they win the regular season series against the New York Islanders, beating them 6-3 again at Emirates Bank Arena. Last time we played the Islanders, we beat them 6-3, scoring 6 unanswered points after losing 3-0 against the Islanders in the first game. In this game, the Panthers did have the lead, then blew the lead, and then reclaimed the lead, and then finishing it off. How did they do it? Well, we'll talk about it. So it's Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight making this start here because last night, well, actually it was yesterday day, it was a matinee game with Sergei Rybowski. This is Jacob Skarak. Jacob Skarak making his NHL debut, and that's the fourth thing that the Panthers struggle to do. Beat the young backup goaltenders, including the ones who making their debuts in the National Hockey League. They did that tonight. Welcome to the NHL, Skarak. So, it is Spencer Knight going up against Skarak, like I just said. 40 seconds into the game, it's a goal. First of many in the game. He's assisted by Alexander Barkov. That's his 33rd assist of the season. And Sam Reinhart's 28th assist of the season. The top line continues to put points. Off the backhand, it's Carter Verhaeghe with his first goal of the game and his 13th of the season to take the lead for the Florida Panthers. 1-0 in Florida. Good start for the Panthers so far. Sam Bennett tries to wrist shot it, but that was saved by Skarak. Barkov tries to snap it home, but that was saved by Skarak. JT Pajot with the wraparound misses to the left. That was a close miss. They brought in someone named Tony D'Angelo. Like, that was the guy that was incredibly controversial as far as I know. But also, too, with the Islanders, they also picked up another of our Panthers players that was claimed off the waivers, Adam Boqvist. Yeah, we saw him play in this game. So it's Boqvist going against Boqvist again. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I guess it didn't work out. I don't know what went wrong, because he was becoming a healthy scratch for the majority of the season, even though Adam Boqvist had a lot of potential. But anyway, with everything aside, it became a goaltending fest, a shooting fest for the Florida Panthers, as Barkov tries to get one in once more, but Skarak was getting some saves in there on an occasion. And then we do get another goal for the Florida Panthers. He's assisted by Gustav Forsling with Gustav Forsling's wrist shot, which was saved by Skarak, and Verhaeghe with a rebound to wrist shot at home. So that means Forsling gets his 12th assist, assisting Carter Verhaeghe's second goal of the game, his 14th of the season. Just like that, for the most part, Carter Verhaeghe was on Hattie Watch. He was on Hattie Watch for the rest of the game. Did he get the hat trick? Well, let's find out. So, 2-0 to start the game off. It was a pretty nice goal for the Florida Panthers. Forsling tries to snap it home, but it hit the post. It hit the right post, and that was just unfortunate. That should have been 3-0 there. And then Forsling tries to slap it home, but that was saved by Skarak. Aaron Ekblad with the wrist shot, or slap shot actually, which was saved by Skarak. Bennett with the wrist shot was saved by Skarak. Brock Nelson with the wrist shot, which was saved by Spencer Knight. Aaron Ekblad then gets called for a slash against Brock Nelson. Islanders go on the power play, and that power play is killed off. No shot on target at all with this Islander power play. That was a good penalty kill by the Florida Panthers. Aaron Rodriguez gets blocked by Holmstrom. Alexander Romanov with the slash that was saved by Spencer Knight. And John Gabriel Pajot with the wrist shot, which was also saved by Spencer Knight. And that concludes the first period. Panthers leading 2-0 heading into the second period. Second period starts. This was kind of a terrible start of the Florida Panthers. Because 3 minutes into the second period, New York Islanders score to make it 2-1. He's assisted by Dennis Jalowski, if I said it right. That's his 6th assist of the season. And Anthony D'Angelo, that's his 2nd assist of the season, coming off getting picked up from, a little bit of a waivers. And off the wrist shot, it's Kyle McLean with his 3rd goal of the season. McLean with his 3rd goal of the season, and that's just a shocker. Spencer Knight could not get back and settle back into the net as Islanders get an easy one. Islanders then puts the pressure on the Panthers. Adam Balak with the wrist shot was saved by Spencer Knight. Of course, Bo Horvat with the snapshot was saved by Knight. Anders Lee with the slap shot and off the rebound, the wrist shot, that was saved by Spencer Knight. And Spencer Knight was saving the puck after giving up the first goal. Then a few minutes later, there will be a holding call after Anders Lee gets the flush, which was saved by Spencer Knight. Sam Bennett with the tip-in, which was saved by Skarak. Mikula gets called for a hold against Anthony Duclair. Remember Anthony Duclair? I remember Anthony Duclair. He was part of the Panthers team that went to the Stanley Cup Final in 23 and was part of the President's Trophy winning Panthers team a few years ago. I remember him very dearly. Then we shipped him off to San Jose off a trade, and then he went to Tampa. The Lightning team, we beat them in the playoffs, and now he's signed with the Islanders team. Anyway, Florida is shorthanded. Islanders go on the power play. Tesplakov with the wrist shot that hit the crossbar to start off the power play for the Islanders. There was a shorthanded chance by the Florida Panthers. Kulikov tries to snap it home, but that was saved by Skarak. And then, Panthers with the pretty nice penalty kill until this. So Dennis Chalowski with the slap shot, which was saved by Spencer Knight. Casey Kazkas with the, if I said it wrong, I apologize, with the backhand, which was saved by Spencer Knight. And then eventually John Gabriel Pajot with his 10th goal of the season, he ties it up for the New York Islanders as Chalowski with his 7th assist and Kazkas, with his 5th assist of the season, he assisting John Gabriel Pajot with his 10th goal of the season, and he ties it up 2-2 for the Islanders. Not good, man, not good. And Islanders still putting on the pressure against the Panthers. Kyle Palmieri with the slap shot, which was a hit above the crossbar. That was close. Palmieri then tries to wrist shot it all, but that was saved by Spencer Knight. They were putting in some high danger shots. And another thing with the Islanders too, that the Panthers struggle with this game, it's the fact that the Islanders can win faceoffs. Okay, this is the best team in the National Hockey League right now that can win faceoffs. Okay, number 1 in the league with faceoff wins. Number 1 in the league, and also number 1 in the league right now, as far as I know, with penalty kills. Because Mark Gatcomb with the hooking call against Thomas Nosek, Islanders, need to say the Islanders killed this penalty off. But during this power play, Aaron Ekblad with the wrist shot, which was saved by Skarak, and then there was a shorthanded chance from John Gabriel Pajot with the backhand, but Spencer Knight has that one. And then Matthew Tkachuk tries a wrist shot, but that's saved by Skarak. Nate Schmidt gets blocked by his own teammate, and then Nate Schmidt with the wrist shot was saved by Skarak, and Lundell with the tip-in, which was saved by Skarak, and that power play is killed off, and that puck went to Getcom, who, I apologize once again. He gets out of the box, goes for a breakaway, he snaps it, that was saved by Spencer Knight, and I was about to say, and then he scores. The same guy. He's assisted by Maxim Tisplikov, that's his 15th assist, and Adam Bellick with his 13th assist of the season. Off the tip in is Mark Gatcomb. He was in the penalty box, got out, and then with the breakaway, that puck was saved, and he was scored anyway. That's his second goal of the season off the tip in, and the Islanders take the lead in the second period. Panthers blew a 2-0 lead, and that's the problem for the Panthers. They're not holding leads. But thankfully, they woke up as they would get one back off the backhand. He's assisted by Lo Saran. That's his 12th assist of the season. And Anton Lundell's 23rd assist of the season. And off the backhand, a beautiful backhand goes by Chirac. It's Evan Rodriguez, 13th assist of the season, 13th goal of the season. I apologize for the noise. This one dumbass is making this weird voice. So anyway, Rodriguez with his backhand, with his 13th goal of the season, that gets by Chirac, and Panthers tied up 3-3. But it's 2 minutes later, actually a minute and 30 left, a minute into that, after Brock Nelson Tippin was saved by Spencer Knight, thankfully. Another goal. He's assisted by Barkov once again. That's his 34th assist of the season. And Gustav Forsling's 13th assist of the season. Off the wrist shot, it's Sam Reinhart's 31st goal of the season. And that is a go-ahead goal, and that is a game-winning goal, nonetheless, to make it 4-3 Florida. And the Panthers recapture the lead fairly quickly before going into the third period, and that's a big momentum boost for the Panthers going into the third period, which is good news for the Panthers. So we go to the third period leading 4-3 regardless, and that's thankfully so. Good response for the Panthers, but bad to give up 3 goals in a period like that. So Spencer Knight was having a tough time against the Islanders team. Third period starts. Gustav Forsling with the snapshot, which was saved by Chirac. JT Pajot with the deflection saved by Spencer Knight. 6 casts with the wrist shot and deflection, which was saved by Spencer Knight once more. And then the Panthers keep trying to get one into the back of the net. Chirac is trying his best, and so is Spencer Knight. See, both goaltenders, they're really trying to not get one into the back of the net. I mean, honest to God, this is the Panthers' pressure point in the third. And the Islanders, knowing that the winning streak is on the line, they would usually make this comeback in the third period and then usually win in overtime. The Panthers were composed. There was a shot attempt by Nosak, which was a giveaway actually, and then there would be a penalty on Brock Nelson. Brock Nelson with the wrist shots, and which was saved by Spencer Knight. However, he was holding Mikkola, but so was Mikkola holding Brock Nelson. So they both gone to the box. They were holding each other while Nelson was shooting the puck to Spencer Knight. So it becomes a 4-on-4. It becomes a 4-on-4 for this, which the penalties, which the 4-on-4 was killed off. There was a couple of shots on target, which was Balinskis with the wrist shot, which was saved by Chirac, and Matthew Tkachuk with the backhand was saved by Chirac. So 4-on-4 killed off. 1 minute later, penalty was on Tisplikov for the Islanders. He held Mikkola. So the Florida Panthers go on the power play, and guess what? We score on the power play. He's assisted by Barkov once again. 35th assist of the season. I think it's his 3rd assist of the game. And Matthew Tkachuk's 32nd assist of the season to make this 5-3 off the wrist shots. Nothing that Chirac can do. The guy that was on the Hattie Wash all game long, he gets a hat trick, his 4th of his career. Carter Verhaeghe's 15th goal of the season, his 3rd of the game. He gets a hat trick. Congratulations to Carter Verhaeghe for getting a hat trick. That is a wonderful, wonderful game that he's having. Pretty much a good career milestone he's having, which is an absolutely amazing accomplishment once again for Carter Verhaeghe. So great job by him, and I'm so proud that he's still part of our team for another 8 more years after this season, and I can't wait. Now Verhaeghe's starting to finally get things going, and the hat trick might be the momentum boost that he needed, and this was awesome. This was fantastic, man. So the Islanders now starting to becoming more urgent. They are definitely playing with some urgency. Romanov with the snapshot that hit the post, and thankfully it did. Then Kulikov, after the Matthew Tkachuk tries to get one in, which was saved by Chirac, and a wrist shot, failed bank attempt. But ESPN was saying Kulikov gets called for a hold against Horvat. Islanders calling a power play. This would become a 6-on-4 power play for most of the power play. So empty net, Chirac has to come off to put a 6-on-4 opportunity for the New York Islanders. The puck went to the bench, so Chirac had to come back out, and then Chirac leaves the ice again. Anders Lee tries to make this 5-4, could not do so. Wrist shot and the slap shot and the backhand, 3 shots in a row, saved by Spencer Knight. Adam Boquist with this shot attempt, that was saved by Spencer Knight. And then the power play is killed off, thankfully. And then now the Panthers, all they need to do is get that puck to the back of the net, and they were missing the net just barely on the right, on the left. There was even a drop back pass for the Islanders that could have went to the back of the net, and that was just a crazy thing. But then the forechecking of the Florida Panthers did it. And then they were able to get one into the back of the net. He's assisted by Connor Verhaeghe. That's his 26th assist. And Aaron Ekblad's 22nd assist of the season. They're playing like there's a goaltender on net, which there really wasn't. But off the wrist shot, an empty net goal is Matthew Tkachuk. That's his 18th goal of the season to finish the game 6-3 against the New York Islanders. And the Florida Panthers have conquered the Islanders' winning streak at 7. And the Panthers win their third straight in the league. Awesome game by the Florida Panthers. Very scary. Team stats, 33 shots on target for the Panthers, 34 for the Islanders, 28 hits for the Panthers, 12 hits for the Islanders. The big thing here is face-offs. Number 1 in the league in face-offs. They have 41 face-off wins, the Islanders, and the Panthers were just 21. So Barkov had a rough night in the face-off circle. But power plays, 3 power play opportunities for the Islanders. They got 1. 2 power play opportunities for the Panthers. They got 1. That was the hat-trick goal. 16 block shots for the Islanders, 12 block shots for Florida, 9 takeaways for Florida, 6 takeaways for Long Island, 18 giveaways for Florida, and 14 giveaways for Long Island. I know they're the New York Islanders, but they're based from Long Island, so I can say that. And starts of the game, no surprises here. Carter Verhaeghe with 3 goals, 1 assist, he gets 1 star. 2 stars is Barkov with 3 assists, and 3 stars goes to Sam Reinhart with 1 goal and 1 assist. And Panthers on a 3-game winning streak that starts off against the Los Angeles Kings. So, needless to say, this has been a good night. Good night for the Miami sports, South Florida sports. Inter Miami winning at 3-1 in Panama, and this game conquering the winning streak of the New York Islanders. A huge, and I can't stress enough, a big win to go forward, moving forward in this season alone. So, with this win, I believe we are back 3 games ahead of the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is a really tough Eastern Conference, and the Atlantic Division is as crowded as it could be, as Ottawa Senators just came out of nowhere. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Tomorrow's off night. Enjoy the night off, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG is back. When he does, hit it right through with the fear entertainment you deserve. I'll see you guys at some point. This is Miami TVG sign off, folks. Good night, everybody.